Since we're all obsessed with disparities, here are a few. Men are almost 4 times as likely to die by ending themselves than are women. In the US, men account for 50% of the population, but almost 80% of these types of deaths. White Americans account for more of these deaths than almost any other racial or ethnic group. In fact, in the US, it is middle-aged white men who account for 70% of these types of deaths. And nowadays, we like to talk about how to prevent these deaths, which is great, but we don't like to talk about middle-aged white men. In fact, we don't even really want to hear from middle-aged white men, which is fascinating. Maybe we should remember these disparities the next time we want to tell an entire demographic of people, more often than not male, usually the pale-skinned ones, to shut up, sit down, believe women, you've already had your turn. Just because someone or a group of someone's who may or may not have actually resembled you hold or held power either now or in the past, that doesn't mean that you personally had a hand in that power or in that platform. And none of us are owed power or a platform, but we each have a unique story to share, a reason why God put us on this earth. To act as if men, specifically white men, don't is pure hatred and delusion. If these people who claim to care about preventing people from ending themselves, if they actually cared, or the people who claim to care about gun violence, of which ending yourself is the leading cause of gun violence in the US, if they really cared, they wouldn't disparage whiteness, which doesn't exist. There are no characteristics, either positive or negative, inherent to white people. And they certainly wouldn't disparage masculinity, which does exist, is powerful and precious, and needs to be preserved.